Hi everybody, today I will show you how to install Google Analytics 4 on the Shopify. So let's just begin. So first of all, we have to log in into our Shopify store and I have to click on the online store here. Okay, so if you have already installed the Google Analytics 4 or the Universal Analytics, you would have to remove their code. Okay, so now what we need to do, I have to click on these three dots and I will actually go inside the edit code. And if you have already installed the Google Analytics on your Shopify store, you would actually see this script, okay, the Google tag script. So what we need to do, we have to remove this from here. So I just have to save this and we will actually go back to our store. So if you have already installed the Google Analytics, you would have to delete that code that I have deleted right now. And you might have the code in the preference as well. So you go in the preference and you can see here, if you have any code here, you would also delete the code from here. Alright, so what we need to do now, we have to search for the Google and YouTube. Alright, so we have to search this in the Shopify app store. And as you can see here, the Google and the YouTube, you have to install this app in our Shopify store. So let's just add this app to our store now. Okay, so now we have to add the sales channel. Okay, so what I need to do here, I have to connect my Google account here. So I actually have to add my Google account here. Okay, so I just added my Google account here. So now what we need to do, as we know that we want to set up the Google Analytics 4. So we would actually just click on the get started. And as you can see here, our Google account is connected. And the second thing is that we have to connect the Google Analytics property. But my Google account doesn't have any Google Analytics property, so I will actually create a property here. So I would click on the create new property and we will be basically navigated to this page. So what I need to do, we have to click on the analytics. Okay, so if you have already created the Google Analytics account, you can simply sign in here. But if you haven't created the account in the Google Analytics, you will simply click on get started today. Alright, so now you can see here, we would have to create our Google Analytics account and after that we will be able to create the property. Okay, so I just want to mention one thing here. Create the Google Analytics account with the Gmail which you have used to connect with the Google Analytics 4. So I have actually used this Gmail. So I will need to create the Google Analytics account on this Gmail. Alright. Alright, so first of all, we need to create our analytics account here. So I would actually add my name here. So let's click on the next. And you have to add the property name. So it would be, okay, so this is actually my property name. So let's just click on the next. And now you have to actually select the industry category here, the computers and the electronics. And the second thing here is we have to actually select the size of our business, which is small. So let's just click on the next. Alright, so now you can see here we have the business objectives here. So we have the generate leads, drive online sales, raise the brand awareness, examine the user behavior, and in the last we have get baseline reports. Alright, so I would actually select drive online sales. So click on the create. Okay, so now I actually need to accept the terms of the service agreement. Okay, so let's just accept here and it would actually create my account and the property as well. Okay, so now I have to choose the platform for collecting the data. So it would be actually the web. So click on the web. Okay, so now here I actually need to add the URL of my Shopify store. Okay, so let's just go back to our store and I will actually go into the themes here and click on the view your store, and I will actually copy the URL of my store from here And let's just go back to the analytics, and I will add the URL of my store here. Okay, and you have to write the name of your stream. Now let's just click on create stream. And this would actually create the web stream for you, and you just have to click on the view tag instruction, and from here you just have to copy the tag ID. So you just have to remember the tag ID, so whenever you will go back to the store, you will actually add the property with this tag ID. So you just have to write down this tag ID somewhere. So now I actually need to refresh this. Okay, so now what I need to do here, I actually have to click on the get started again. And as you can see here that we have created the property earlier, so we would actually use that property and connect our Google Analytics property here. So let's just click on the connect. And this is how you can actually set up the Google Analytics 4 in your Shopify store. But the thing is, if we wanted to track the details of our order with the Google Analytics, I would need to buy the Shopify plans here. Okay, so you can actually start with the basic plans, but still you will need to buy Shopify plan to actually start using the Google Analytics in our orders or the Shopify store. Okay, so this is how you can install the Google Analytics 4 in our Shopify store, and this is all for this video. If you really find this useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.